Alright, good day everybody. This video is for Rob D. It's 11:05 a.m. Wednesday, January 29th. Now, since you're calling everything I say bullshit, obviously you said I just picked out two numbers out of the order book and I claim that they're the market makers. So that shows me you don't really know what you're talking about. Okay? Now, when I first started investigating, I didn't spot the trades. They were spotted from somebody from J.P. Morgan Chase. His name is Freddie Angulo. He called me, John, do me a favor, look at this. Okay? I looked at it. Okay? What we noticed is there's two like amount trades that are what you would call kettling trades. They're designed to keep the price in between them. It's an old-fashioned term. You probably guys, you were sucking your thumb when we were doing this. You see 1558. Now you have to stay here and wait a while and wait for those two trades to come up. So if you want to do that, you go ahead because I know they exist. I showed it to you practically every day. You go in here and you just look. You have to watch the trades. And it'll eventually reveal itself. You just go up and down the book until you see two trades of the same amount. Those are the market makers trades. The reason why it's two trades of the same market size, Rob, is because the market maker, when he puts his trades up, he can't interfere with the mid-market price. So actually, he has to put up two trades of the same market size, a buy and a sell, right? So they wash out. They don't interfere with the market price. That's a known fact in the order book, okay? And I can also show you where you could source that information from Coinbase itself. I have that, so have a little patience. But there's also a second part to that. As he places the same market size trades in the order book, he cannot use them to leverage a mid-market price. When I say leverage, that means the trade that he has on this side, on the sell side, has to be placed an equidistance away on the buy side. Again, not to leverage the price, the mid-market price, with the trades. Do you understand this? This is a very simple concept. It's like a seesaw. You can have the same people on the same weight on the seesaw. If you move one of them forward, it's going to throw the seesaw off of equilibrium. Do you understand? They're using the trades, the mid-market price as a fulcrum to actually get these trades to manipulate the mid-market price. That's why when I do the math and I know where the market makers trades are, that's how I could tell he's moving the price up and down. He's the most You see 1558? Let's look on the other side. Woof, there it is, 1558. 1558.10, down to the penny. You see? So I know those are the market makers trades because he's doing half of what he's supposed to do. Okay? Now you just to see if he's manipulating the market. It's very easy. I don't know. Maybe I need to get my 9-year-old daughter understands this concept. I'm starting to wonder about people, man. So you take the price, 60.29. You see it right there? Right? 60 spot 29 minus the mid-market price. We'll say 59.88. And it doesn't matter. These little pennies don't matter. Because these are so fucking out of range, it's ridiculous. Now, 59 spot 79 minus. I'm talking they're 20, 30% off. 59.43. And I can tell you how he's got the market set up. I must have did something wrong on this one. 59.45. Oops, I did a boo-boo. You see, I messed up my math. See, I'm good with numbers. I realized I messed it up. So now we're going to clear that one and we're going to do it over. 59.90. Doesn't matter. 59.43. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes, but believe me, 47 cents. So What's the difference here? If we narrow them down to 46 and 40 cents, right? That would change the difference. Would it be? What's 6%? What's 6 out of 40%? That's 15% that the trades are off. This isn't rocket science, so I don't understand how you say I picked 2 trades out of the book. Now let me show you how I know those trades are the market makers. So I don't know why you're defending this. Because you're looking like a jackass because people are actually trading on this that they trained and they made money. I'm making money off of this. Because it's that easy to follow the trend, what he's saying. What are you seeing here? Let me get the calculator and do it again. I want you to comment. What do you see when you look at these numbers? What do they tell you? Okay? We're going to do it again. What do these numbers tell you? And I'll walk you through it. 60-29. Okay? And we'll do it real quick so we don't have any differences. 59.43. You know, the market makers trades being posted that way is just normal. If you do it the normal way. Now, do these look equidistant from the mid-market price? Apparently not. Do they? And that's what the market maker has to have, those trades equidistant. Now that you see the price going up, that trade should be moving up in price. It's not. It's staying right where it is. That's the market maker. As soon as it runs out past 60, that trade better move. And most of the time, it doesn't. So you can go back to my previous videos and look, Rob. I'm not lying to you. Okay? So now, I showed you with simple math that the market makers trades are equidistant. You're saying I'm just picking out 2 numbers that are the same. No, there has to be 2 numbers in the same if there's a presence of a market maker inside the order book. And they both have to be equidistant, and they're not. They're more than 10 cents off. And if you want to see how much they're off, come on, let's do this, Rob. Let's do a little percentages. They're 25% off from equidistance. I can understand 2 or 3%. Where do you get your skills of reading an order book? Because I don't see any. Because you just said I'm picking random numbers that just match in the order book, and you don't even realize that there has to be two matching trades, because that's how the market maker provides liquidity. So what I'm saying is you're saying it's bullshit because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what's going on. So now I'm going to show you the letter in Coinbase's own hands showing that those trades are indeed the market makers. Okay, let's go. This is the complaint that I filed years ago. This has been going on for a long time. I know this. Everybody that I work for knows this. Traders on the New York Stock Exchange floor, they know this. Okay, so this is the complaint number. Okay, you wanted my full name. There it is. I'm not hiding anyway. You can read this. This is the investigation. Now look, Coinbase does not participate in any type of market, doesn't allow orders that artificially manipulate the markets. They're telling you this. Previous communication, blah, 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 blah. Legalese, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. I know it's bullshit, and they know it's bullshit. Let's go on to the second page. It should flip to the second page. Okay, I go back to documents. Oh, I forgot I set it up that way. Please forgive me if I'm not. I got a new mouse. Okay, now we're going to look at this other part here, you see? Okay. Bids are posted on Coinbase Pro in the same order book by the same customer. Mr. Russo specifically mentioned this activity occurring on the LTC order book and stated that he believed this activity was consistent with market manipulation. Okay, Coinbase investigated his allegation, and particular activity reserve is consistent with market maker liquidity provision. Okay, that means those two trades I've been monitoring, which at the time I didn't know were the market makers in 2018. They just told me they were the market makers. Now they're going to tell you how this is just a legal document. I don't know if you want to argue with me over a legal document. I don't know what kind of mental disorder you have. The customer bids and offers a like amount. You understand where you get a like amount now, why it has to be the same size. This is Coinbase telling you that, not me. Typically a large amount relative to the other orders on the book, which they are. Usually they're the largest, orders in the order book on the buy and the sell side. An equidistant price away, typically 40 to 44 cents from the midpoint or last sale on a particular book. You see, that's how I came up with the math. That's how I said, let me check if they're stating the truth. And then when you come over here, right? Get the dear old calculator out. Now, 2 times I showed you they weren't equidistant. I'm getting tired of pushing buttons. Okay? 1558, like amount sizes, right? Follow the instructor. Gave you the instructions there, Coinbase. 1558.10, 1558.10. That's the market maker doing what he's supposed to do partially. He's doing one side, but he's not doing the other. Now we're gonna check the numbers again in front of you, so now you can understand why those like amount numbers that I'm randomly picking out of the book are so important. All right? You can call me a dick or whatever you want, but you can't dispute this. I don't care what you say. Okay, 60 spot 55. 59 spot 99. To tell you the truth, you don't even need the course. I taught you everything right here. Everybody already knows it. Nobody's going to the course. I'm just trying to help out other people that maybe they just don't get it in my videos and they need more help. So this is very easy. Okay, 56 cents. You see it? 59 spot 99 minus the same market size trade, 59.60. Do those look equidistant to you? They're obviously the same mid-market price, and look at the difference: 56 cents versus 39 cents. They're not equidistant from the mid-market price. I showed you 3 times now, 3 times, and I showed you where I sourced the information. Okay? Now let's go back. Typically 40 to 44 cents. They're not even in the 40 to 44 cents range. You can see that from the midpoint of last sale particular book. So you can actually use the formulas that I'm providing, right? You can use this price up here. That's what they're talking about. You can either use this one or this one. Most people prefer this one because it doesn't have that half a penny in there, okay? But either way, it's not going to really make a difference, all right? Now that you see that the quotes, now this is the best part. Now I just showed you 3 times in how long? Couple of minutes? And these guys said the quotes display remain pegged to the last sale for weeks at a time. How could it possibly be for weeks at a time when I just sat here for 15 minutes and we did it 3 times and it showed 3 different movements of the market makers trades and all of them were not equidistant? But they're over here claiming to the New York Department of Financial Services that it's been pegged for weeks at a time. And it tells you, after further investigation, the customer posting the orders in question is indeed a noted market maker providing liquidity and depth across the multiple trading pairs. And you should be aware, multiple trading pairs. Do you understand what that means, Rob? That means he's not only in Litecoin. Now, if you go to, this is very easy. This isn't rocket science. Look at the algorithm. You see the algorithm? Now we know he's manipulating, the market maker's manipulating this. This is an algorithm created by the market maker, by his bot. His bot is specifically designed to obey his instructions to bring it to whatever price. Now you go over to Bitcoin. Well, golly gee, it's the same algorithm. Algorithm mating is the trading's following the same pattern. That's the algorithm. So what can you really dispute about that? Now, for your friend Dan, I actually showed them this because I thought since Charlie Lee, for some odd reason, hey Charlie, look at this. Look, the market maker over here at Coinbase Pro, he used to work. Look what he's doing. Could you help us out here? We're all losing money. He blocked me. And then I go to Dan. I said, Dan, you're in the Litecoin Foundation. Take a look at this and tell me what you think. And then I get no answer. I get stonewalled. Oh, I don't want to talk to you or whatever, a very negative vibe back from him. So I know he's your friend for 2 years. I'm just telling you what went on. And I have the conversation in a video. You could see it. So you could, you're going to call me a liar. Well, then you're going to go contrary to what he said on a document that I have. And it's in his own hand. So I asked him, why was he saying that Litecoin was going up to 1,000? Which, again, you're arguing that he never said it based on what he's telling you, and you're not going into the order book, to his thumbnails and examining his videos, which on the thumbnails say Litecoin 1,000 2019, Litecoin's going up to 1,220, and Litecoin's going up 2021. So I'm like, you're thinking, why would he put that there when we know it's in a steady decline since June 12th? I could even show you all the activity from June 12th that I tracked. This market maker dumping down the price. We've been tracking them since 2018. The paperwork here shows you. Look when this was here. Look, I'll show you how long we've been tracking them. We're not making up stuff. Look what this, November 19, 2018. We were tracking them actually from 2017. The beginning of 2017, we've been tracking them. Before we made the inquiry, we didn't just go with the New York Department of Financial Services with no proof. You don't go to the New York Department of Financial Services with no proof. And then they don't call you back to the office 2 times unless you got proof. So there you go. And now this is even worse now, if you can understand, Rob, because now after we check the numbers, this is a fabrication. They lied to a New York state bureaucracy, the people that issue the license. That's like if you go and lie on like when you're getting a license or something. That's punishable. So you could see it right there. So what else would you have to see? What else do you don't understand? I'll help you. Now you say them. Now you're saying that asking for money on my channel. I'm showing you this. I'm not asking you for no money. I'm asking for donations, okay? To show how this market maker's manipulating the market, right? And how you can beat him. Because now you can track him. He's the biggest influence in the order book. And if you're able to track the biggest influence in the order book, you can tell which way the price is going. I've been doing this since October 15th. That's why I'm home sitting in my pajamas. That's all I got to say, Rob. This is your video. Now, Anthony, look, you see? Don't get jealous, Anthony. I hope I get through. I really do hope I get through. I hope I make you guys understand. I don't want to... Maybe you guys got ticked off because your friend led you that way. And maybe you didn't understand what I was showing you, so I'm showing you now. I hope this gives you a clear understanding. And to realize what you're in and to be really careful.